Hello and welcome. This is your post today, your number one most interactive podcast, where we talk about the issues that really matter to you. Now, this episode is brought to you by talentinafrica.com. Now, Talent in Africa is where job seekers use talents in Africa to find their dream job by assessing their profiles and getting matched to employers across the continent. Log on to talentinafrica.com and let employers find you. We'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back. But today we're asking a very important question. How do you deal with loneliness when you're single? How do you deal with loneliness when you're single? Now, loneliness is becoming a public health issue. Seriously, okay? It's becoming a public health crisis. Now, what would you do when you feel depressed just because you've been single for a while? Is jumping into a new relationship the solution? Now, a sister has been single and lonely for a while now, and she can't take it any longer. Now, she posted, watching your screen right now, this is what she posted. This is not funny anymore. I am in my early 30s, and I need a man in my life. Been single for 6 months now. The loneliness is getting out of hand. Now, let's help a sister and many people out there in this same situation. Okay. Now, how should we deal with the fact that we're depressed and we're lonely? Many times it comes with the fact that we're single. Okay, so how do we deal with that? Today, I have my favorite sisters. Look at the way they're looking at me. Give me a smile. Okay, so I have Addo and Nana with me.
Okay, in my case, I think she's not being desperate. She's just acting to the fact that she's human. Okay, she's just acting to the fact that she's human, and she has every right to be loved and all that. So I don't think she's desperate. Yes, I don't think so.
You don't think she's being too, like, she's people are saying it's too early. I mean, just 6 months being single. I mean, it's too early. I mean, she can.
Oh, I believe that everybody and how they are. You understand? Obi wa honum, like the person will get into a relationship, just something, maybe let's say the person has been in a relationship for just some few months, or the person have not even been in lots of relationship though. But the person feel like once the relationship crash, the person feel like it's stress. The person will choose not to get into another. The person can wait for so many years before getting into another relationship. But there are other people, they are ready to take the risk. And she's probably one of those kind of people. So if she feels like, no, she's lonely, maybe that is her own way of, moving on in life. That is her own way of being, alive. Let me put it that way. So I don't see that she's desperate. It's a good thing. That shows that she's actually human. And she's seeking for something. And the thing is bothering her. She needs a solution. So it's good.
Yeah, you don't think our sister is being? I mean, she can be. I mean, love herself a little more and try to find herself.
Like I'm not really sitting down too much with her argument. Why? Because like Charlie, this life, dear, as the saying goes, you have to happy yourself. Nobody will happy. So I'm not going to be too hard on her. I'm not going to be too soft. Probably I would just say it's the way she's handling the situation. It has its own advantages and disadvantages. So she's not really approaching the situation well, but maybe how she has been socialized or her information or what she feels is what is driving her into that particular because I'm sure that if she gets the right people to talk to, maybe learn a lot about getting over a breakup or how to move on or something, she wouldn't be so desperate because she's desperate.
She's not desperate.
She's desperate.
She's not.
Hey.
She's not desperate. No, that is her own way of, she wants to be alive. And probably, look, there's some people, they're not
only 6 months. Now only 6 months and you are complaining.
Only 6 months
is like 2 years.
6 months can be a lot.
It can be a lot. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
So maybe, if that is, in order for her not to go and commit something like suicide, in order to prevent that, if this is her way of staying alive, girl, I will tell you
then this way, dear, is because Charlie, you only live once, YOLO. Bab, You have what? If you continue, then you will die early. It's true because it's like
that
you are
is the reason-
supporting
you see,
her
that
fact.
is why she's voicing
That's
out.
the more reason why
And
she has to go out and date.
She has to go out. But dating is not the only. You can't only be fulfilled with
What she should
dating.
be doing.
That is why I'm saying that maybe she's not getting the right information and that. Okay, fine. She
When
has
the
come
right
out.
information is what?
The right is a lot. Is a lot, and I think we'll dive
You see,
into
you are
it.
even stuck.
I'm
No,
not-
we have some people. That's why I'm saying that we have some people. They are not necessarily the social type, but we have some kind of people that they are more of like, I need a partner, somebody who I can confide in, somebody who I can talk to, somebody who I can, like that is where the person actually shows. Say, like, I don't know how to put it.
So you're trying to say
but
that
that's
what
where
if
the
you're not in a
person stay
relationship,
alive.
then you'll be depressed because depression is real.
So that is why she's voicing out.
and
Yes.
Ayana.
Of course. So
No,
that's how I feel.
for me, I think that we have several temperaments. Okay, now we have temperaments. There are some people who are sanguine. They are the life of a party. They go out. I mean, everywhere they are. I mean, they make the place. They lighten up the place. Okay, we have the melancholic, who are really like people who are usually depressed when small problems come. Phlegmatic, people who are slow, like they can't, like, so, and there's choleric people who are commanding all over. So I think depending on your temperament, I think this lady is probably just phleg and melancholic combined. And so we understand where, but if you're phleg and melancholic combined, I think you should go out there and meet people who are outgoing. I mean, live life.
Live life.
But
That
at
is
the end
my
of the
point.
day, it's
Live
not
life.
everyone who can be like the sanguine kind of person. You understand?
But you have to
no matter
adapt.
what to do. Some people, yes, but sometimes maybe.
Or you die
Look, let me
early.
tell you something.
Or you be
your
depressed.
personality and your self-esteem is very important. Number one, yes, what you said can also be right. Sometimes you need to go out, but there are some people that just can't. They cannot.
Maybe they've not gotten
So-
right information.
so what
They've
she
not
should
gotten
do?
people.
So that is why I'm saying that if this person is voicing out and saying that she's lonely, of course, obviously you can see that the person is more of like the relationship type of person.
Okay.
The person actually wants a partner. Or no, if the person gets that partner, it means that person
That means your survival
that
will be on
person-
your partner. So you have to get a partner before you be fulfilled.
and
You have to
that's
get a
what I'm
partner
saying,
before you
we
be
have
fine.
people like that.
Hey,
But
then
I
you will
have-
die early.
Okay, let me be sincere.
No,
I
but
do
you can't
have
live
some
life that
friends
way.
that I can say they are like that. They are not even less okay. In a birthday, but the person wants to celebrate the birthday. He's not really interested in organizing a big party, inviting friends, blah blah blah. Some people they are not even really the friend type of people. And so his own is that he has a girlfriend, somebody that he can stick with for some time. They can go for their outing, anything at all, anything that he finds interesting. He wants to share it with that particular person. You understand? So we have, and it's very good he made mention of the various temperaments that we have. So if the person finds himself in that curriculum, then I think I understand the person. So if the person needs a relationship urgently, it's good. I'm okay with that.
So she's of the view that, I mean, she has to go for it. No need to hold back and say, hey, I don't want to rush into. She has to go out there and look for a partner. And you are still.
I have a lot of reasons why I feel like, no, even though, yes, I'm not saying that getting into a relationship is a problem. But if you're not able to get one immediately, we have other ways of making yourself happy, other ways of, making yourself lively. Like, because trust me, having good friends that you can really rely on, people that anytime, like day in, day out, they are there for you, is way better than every time having a partner today, another one comes, you break up, and the next moment another
It's
one.
good you made mention of good friends. What if she doesn't have that good friends?
At the end of the day, you will definitely get good people around, and then that means you don't know how to make friends. So yes, I have a lot of points to defend what I'm saying. It's your point and it's mine, so please.
So to use your point, defend what you're saying.
Okay, number one, I feel like now looking at what she's going through right now, you said okay, after 6 months you feel lonely and all those things, but you have to know that we have stages in loneliness. there are lots of stages, and depression is the 4th stage of loneliness. If you don't know how to deal with it, we have a lot of people in the psychiatric hospital today, mental health and all those things, just because of what? Loneliness. So it will reach a point in your life. You have to try to make a way. If you are still waiting for a partner, then come on. So number 1, I feel like engage in other activities that can, there are a lot of things that you can invest your time into. It's not worth every time relationship. It's fine. But at least there are other things that you can channel your energy to and to be very, very profitable. Please.
Okay.
So there are a lot of things that you can take. A lot of you have hobbies, what you find interesting in all those things, right? Number 2 is what? Embrace yourself. Now, if you listen to Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, if you look at love, love is actually the 3rd thing that comes towards growing towards self-actualization. In life, you have to learn to love yourself. Forget what people are saying. You have to learn to make yourself happy. You can't first before everybody. You shouldn't wait to get a partner before you feel like you're not lonely. No, you have to learn to, at least make yourself happy anyway, anyhow. Invest your time. And number 3 is pursue your career. Trust me, do you know that when you are single, it's very easy for you to pursue what you want to pursue than when you are dating. Because when you are dating, I think you're more of my guy, HIV, my babe, and I say, and I have to make him happy, I have to please him. But when you were alone, since right now you're out of a relationship, this is the time for you to pursue what you really want to do in life. Relationship is good, but at least it will come to a point in your life, because she's saying that she's in her early 30s, she feels like she's left out. No, so this is the time for you to really know what you really want in life. Draw your plans and all those things, right? And it will make sense.
But in this situation, listen, she's dying.
No, but
she needs
so she's talking about loneliness.
Yes.
And we are looking at other ways of curbing loneliness. You can't always be doing my guy, Ube won't tell more. Like you would die. I said what I meant was you would die early. Yeah. Right? So we are looking at other means. That is not the only thing, right? You have a lot that you can do. So just get other activities, embrace yourself, anything that makes you happy. It's not everything about relationship, and I think the person should be fine.
You have a point, but I kind of go with the points again. I kind of relate to what she's saying, that if you're a lady and you're complaining about loneliness, of course you have sisters, you have a lot of people around you, but indirectly she needs a guy in her life.
No, but it's like she's making a guy her priority, as if that is what she can use to curb her loneliness. That is my problem, because you have to also invest your time into other types of relationship. It doesn't mean that only romantic relationship will give you joy. Come on, that's what I'm saying, that we have people who can be there for you, and trust me, it is worth more than even having a partner.
Okay. Great. Do you know something? Some people too can also channel into what you are saying, like going out there, being free, trying to release some stress from yourself, trying to put your time into. But yes, so they come back, probably lie in their beds, and still think of other.
They've not gotten over it. That is why.
So no, listen. So and then you made mention of something that she should channel her time into other activities or other things. But for how long will she continue to do that? At the end of the day, she still needs to settle down. You get my point. So I that is why, and this particular person we are talking about, she's in her early 30s. She's not getting. When it comes to the age, or when it comes to the masculine and the feminine, they are two different things altogether. A guy can choose to marry at the age of 40, even old man 60, 50 years.
We also have ladies also getting married at that age. You get 50
but normally,
year old man.
I don't want to sound some way, but normally a lady getting married at 50 years in our Ghanaian setting, some people see it like a curse. Excuse me to say. You understand?
It's just a stereotype, it's a misconception. It's a misconception because in outside world you wouldn't see that. African system is so outmoded.
Medically, it's even noted that a lady should give birth at the age of by 25 years. You should give birth. So and then you also experience your menopause later in life.
But we have drugs, we have modern ways.
Limited. We are modern ways.
Oh yes, we have ways.
All right, this is degenerating into something else. I think you've made a point. It's clear. You're passionate about what you're saying, but honestly, I think that you see, if you're a lady in your 30s, I may sound like an African man, but the truth of the matter is, and you're complaining about being lonely. You have family, you have your mom, you have your dad, you have all sorts of people around you, and you're still complaining about being lonely. What you need is a man in your life. It's as simple as that. You need a man in your life. You need a man, who can, a proper man who can, a responsible man, of course, who will make you happy. And also, you need to be humble enough. You've been single or lonely for 6 months, and all you're crying for is the fact that you cannot take it anymore. Of course, you've had a lot of guys who have approached you, and you bounce them. Just be humble. Go back to them. Send them a text. Hey, babe, can we talk over a drink over the weekend or something? There are a lot of guys, and I'm sure when you send, messages to those guys, they will be able to respond to you. So, hey, I'm telling you, it's all depends on you. If you feel that loneliness is killing you, get out there. Get somebody who will make you happy. Meet friends who are indeed extroverts. Go out with them. Don't stay in there, because loneliness can kill you. Thank you for watching this episode. Make sure you connect with us on all our social media pages at Your Post Today, and hashtag your post with the hashtag Your Post Today. You can also send us an email, info@yourposttoday.com. Thank you for watching.